This is my 1968 Chevy Camaro. So I've had this car for a long time. And here's the history. I started stripping this car to prep it for a repaint because it had some bad spots in it. And once I started stripping it, I realized that this car had likely been hit at some point in its life back here in this area. And well, you know, they did a really bad job of fixing any of this stuff. It had inches thick of Bondo all over this area. Realized it was probably going to need at least lower quarters and part of this back rear tail panel here. And so I ordered those pieces, and then I figured kind of while I was in here, if I was going to have to put some quarters on this car, I'd go ahead and you know, do some mini tubs here. So I started cutting this notch out here to put mini tubs in, and I said, man, this frame sure is getting thick here where I'm putting these mini tubs in, so might as well go ahead and back half it. And so you know, I started building rear frame rails for this thing. And I got about 2/3 of the way done with building these frame rails, and well, and then I bought this Monte Carlo, and I basically haven't touched this car since. It's mostly been sitting here, and it kind of looks like a basket case. I know the way it's sitting here, it's just all piled up with tools and parts and stuff like that. But I basically have the entire rest of this car that's just been sitting in storage since. I have a frame, I have all the front end components here. I've got fenders, I've got new quarters that I bought back there. I've got a nice factory style cowl hood on there. I've got my new tail panel, my new quarters back there, and my mini tub parts here. I've got some wheels and tires that I could put on just to roll it around for a little bit. I've got front suspension parts, got all the bumpers, headlight cups, everything like that, core support. Like, I basically have this complete car here. And yeah, I think it's been sitting for way too long. I think it's time for me to start making some progress on this car again.